And yet we have these clubs. If you want to go to the hot, trendy club, you got to have the microchip to get in. Or if you go to the airport, you've got something called, used to call it CAPS 2. Now they call it Registered Travel Preferred Traveling Service, where you can skip taking your shoes off, skip all this stuff. If you submit to iris scans and biometric, of course we're getting biometric IDs. Our government workers, which has been called to my attention, adequately so, very important, are forced to take biometric identification. It's out of control, David. And then when we look at going back to the cell phones and the social networking sites, and by the way, everything on your digital TV is kept and databased. On your analog TV, it's not. But that's why we moved to digital TV, David. And again, going back to the private concerns, I mean, if I want to watch, like, the Bikini Girls 24/7 on my TV, that's my business.
It's your business and no one else's.
And this is where it's going, David. I want to play this little piece for you. This is up on our website. Police State 2010, Homeland Security, and you know this, David. Every time you hear the word security, like the security industrial complex, your security card, your social security card, Homeland Security, the security can be taken out and the word control can be put in its place, because that's what security means. There's no such thing as security. Everybody with half a brain knows that. Homeland Security unveils mobile mine screening checkpoints. This is from the Department of Homeland Security.
Under the Future Attribute Screening Technologies, or FAST program, the Department of Homeland Security is developing innovative physiological and behavioral screening technologies to streamline the screening process at security checkpoints. In support of this program, Battelle has partnered with industry leaders Farber Specialty Vehicles and Draper Laboratories to design and develop a portable research facility for the development and demonstration of innovative security screening technologies, the FAST Demonstration Laboratory. The mobility of the FAST Demonstration Laboratory allows security officials to quickly and efficiently establish security boundaries at any location, making it useful for everything from large sporting events, border crossings, or airports. The Screening Mobile Module provides a checkpoint to establish or supplement security facilities at points of entry.
It's a lie detector test. Let me fast forward over here, and this is how it sounds when you're going through it. It's a mobile trailer, just like the mobile police cranes that go up in the air, and they have cameras that watch the malls and watch gun shows and everything else. It's a mobile trailer. You walk into it, and they ask you a series of questions, and they hook you up to basically a lie detector test.
From the local area? Are you attempting to smuggle a recording device into the expo today?
Ooh.
Have you been in the local area all day today?
Yes, I have.
Do you plan to detonate an explosive at the expo today?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Is this the month of September?
Yeah.
See, you know I'd get lost on that one.
Do you plan to illegally record any information at the expo today?
Copyright protection, thanks to Homeland Security. All right, David, I mean, I think I've made my point. They have these kiosks at airports. They've been testing them out at Halifax, Canada was a place they tested them out. Lie detector kiosks, where you go and you tell them your travel plans, your destination, who your friends are. You answer invasive questions like that. And if you pass the test, they let you fly.
It's insane, isn't it? I mean, we've got all these systems in the UK as well now. There's a huge increase. The government wants to bring in ID cards, Jack. I don't know if you know about this. I don't have a problem with the cards themselves. I know you guys carry ID cards over here. That's not a problem. But the real danger is they want to centralize the information in a central ID register, which will contain 40 pieces of biometric and personal information. And that's what we need to resist, because that is a monster of a database.
Oh, and you know what some of that information is when they get done with this, David? I'm sure you've done this research, and this will be included in your microchip. Are you paying your debts? What's your credit rating? You know, we've got no work lists here. They have proposed this in the Senate of the United States of America, that if you can't prove you're an American citizen, you can't work. And the only way to prove it is to have a biometric ID card.
It's a very unpleasant thought, isn't it?
Can't work, can't eat.
That's
the
right.
no-food
And
list.
the burden of proof is on you, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's the thing. You're
Yeah.
the one who has to say, look, I'm okay to do this stuff. It's no longer the kind of beholden on the government to show that it's acceptable that you're a citizen.
Okay,
it
David,
becomes your problem.
Erasing David is the film. ErasingDavid.com is the website. It's showing here G-Tech, 11 a.m. tomorrow morning. Take the day off of work, man. Come down with us. I'm going to be down there. I am doing a show tomorrow, but I am going to go down there beforehand, and I want to meet you, David. I want to see this film. This leaves us with, and I wanted to give you a second to make some final comments, but this leaves us with, if we live in this total surveillance society, right, where's the footage from outside the Oklahoma City bombing? Where's the footage from outside the Pentagon showing the plane hitting the Pentagon and the hijackers getting on the airplanes and all that? Well, where is all that?
It's very freaky, isn't it? I mean, either there's only two possibilities. Either they didn't have the cameras in the right places, or it's suppressed. Now, in the UK, a recent report showed that the 5 million cameras that we have little or no effect on solving or preventing crime.
They can't prevent it, no. Yeah, they can't prevent it. They'll catch you, maybe, but that's it.
Yeah, no. It's very, 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 very rarely prevent anything, and in fact, very, very rarely do they use it to solve crimes. I mean, this stuff is there, and it's unnecessary. And as you say, when we really need it, as your example for the Oklahoma bombings, where is it?
Well, I mean, if you catch Henry Kissinger, he had some stomach pains. I think he was eating some GMO kids. He needs to go with the free-range kids. He had some hospitalized for it's a joke, David, but, I mean, you catch these guys doing something, and you'll never see that film. You'll never. It's like every law in this country and in yours and all around the world. It's selective enforcement, which is why our main message is decentralize and repeal. Look, freedom is messy. It's a little messy. There is no utopia. There is no such thing as security. And yet the security industrial complex, which rivals the military industrial complex, has to sell us fear every day so that we buy into this.
I love that phrase, decentralize and repeal, and I would really echo that. I feel so much more relaxed about the idea of, for example, giving my doctor my medical records if I know that it's being kept at my local doctor's surgery and used to treat me. When they start
you just
sharing
brought up the
that with
whole
the government,
issue of nationalized health care, which I'm going to go to next, but I'm going to let you go. David Bond. David.
Can I say a final thing, Jack?
Oh, well, then stay with us, please. Stay with us. David Bond coming back with us after this, American Freedom Radio.